From guests who push the limit to an audience member who doesn't know her place, join me as I show you some celebs who insulted Ellen Degeneres on her own show.
Do you want to win any of these items on your screen? If so, be sure to watch the whole video, leave a like, and comment the hidden message. And with that being said, let's get right into the video.
7. Audience member. I know I said this list was about celebs who insulted Ellen, but let's pull a twist with someone who insulted Ellen in a deeper way. It was actually one of the people in the audience at one of Ellen's shows who did this. She didn't insult her character or something like that, but she insulted the kindness of Ellen, which is a bit worse, as you're about to find out. You see, like many hosts who have their own shows, Ellen likes to be kind to the audience, and like many before her, did a giveaway of sorts. It wasn't a lot, she gave away a bunch of swag, shirts, cups, hats, those kind of things. But it's really the thought that counts here. It's stuff that they can own and know that not many people have. It's a treat, and everyone deserves a treat every once in a while, right? There was only one catch. Each audience member could only get one item. Let me repeat that for you. Each guest could only get one item. Yeah, you know what's coming, don't you? When the time came, Ellen sent the audience members in groups to go get their swag. But what the audience didn't know was that Ellen had wired the room with cameras. Likely for giggles, but also to make sure that guests followed the rules. Or to see if any touching moments occurred. And lo and behold, one did when one woman wanted both a t-shirt and a hat, but couldn't because of the rule. So her friend offered to buy her the hat later on. A very nice thing, and Ellen was more than happy to just give the lady the hat without charge, which shows the class of Ellen versus the class of the woman who was about to break all the rules. One audience member entered the room and clearly didn't know that there was a camera watching her. Not only did she take more than one item, she got her friend to take even more items. Oh, but that wasn't enough for her. She then went and made passes and lied to other audience members so that she could get even more swag for herself. That's sad, and she got snippy when people started to notice what she was doing. Oh, her time was coming. And when the time came to reveal it, Ellen did, in full glory and without editing, just so everyone in the world who was watching could see what the woman did. She has no one but herself to blame. She insulted Ellen's kindness, and now she has to live with the shame. When she tried to explain herself, Ellen wasn't buying it one bit. And proved while Ellen is a great lady in front of the camera, she's not afraid to be shrewd and prove a point. 6. Giada De Laurentis. One of the most popular kinds of guests on shows like Ellen is celebrity chefs. Ellen does love food, and she occasionally does have her fair share of cooking guests, including Chef Giada De Laurentis, which should have been fine, except that Giada didn't control herself, and that resulted in many insults on Ellen's behalf, which made her appearance all the more tense and weird. Giada De Laurentis kept laying into Ellen in one form or another with no signs of stopping while they cooked together. It was awkward. The dish they were making was a special kind of rice balls. Ellen was having a little trouble making the rice ball, so Giada said that it looked like dog food now.
Ellen, that looks like dog food now. Ellen, it's balls.
Look.
Balls. That's not a ball.
That's not nice. Oh, and then when another guest, Nicole Kidman, came aboard to help make some rice balls too, she said, "The woman who can't cook made the perfect ball."
Oh my God, the woman who can't cook made the perfect ball.
That's amazing. All right, but look, now it's a ball.
So not only does she hate on a beloved talk show host, but also an award-winning actress. Wow.
Well, now Ellen's balls have fallen apart, so I'm going to turn it off because it's...
Ellen and Kidman later teamed up to take down Giada, including insulting the renowned chef's bread.
It's a little tough.
Giada did return to the show later, but it was still very awkward. So the lesson here is, if you're invited to Ellen's show to cook, focus on the food and be nice when something doesn't turn out right. Seriously, it shouldn't be that hard. 5. Sean Hayes. One of the reasons that Ellen Degeneres is one of the most beloved hosts on TV is because she's light on her feet and she's able to take jests and return them in kind without much effort. Also, Ellen Degeneres is proudly gay, and she's all for having people of the LGBTQ+ community on her show, which includes famous actor Sean Hayes of Will and Grace fame. For the record, this particular Jest Fest was just before the reboot came back on. They decided to go right for it and ask each other things and give very pointed responses to the other. It started out very fun, and then it got a bit real, like really real. For example, Hayes made fun of how Ellen sometimes struggles with interview questions, like going from one question to another smoothly. Then Ellen fired back about how Will and Grace got canceled, to which Hayes fired back, "I think it was longer than your sitcom was on."
How long was it the first time around before y'all got canceled?
Yeah. I think it was longer than your sitcom.
Yeah, that's right. I had to come out first for y'all to do that sitcom. Go ahead.
Ellen's response? Oh, it was a good one. "Yeah, that's right. I had to come out first for y'all to do that sitcom." The two joined in a genuine laugh, with Hayes even admitting, "It's funny because it's true."
It's true.
Yeah. The battle of the gays up here. Yeah.
This is one of the rare times when the insults led to bonding, and we should be grateful for that. Not everything needs to cause a feud, am I right? 4. Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams has made a career of throwing insults and shade, which has made her very popular, yet it's also made her a target of those who didn't appreciate the shade. She was also at odds with Ellen Degeneres because of her personality. As two of the top ladies of talk shows, they occasionally go onto each other's programs, including one time when Wendy went onto Ellen's show, and things didn't go so well. Ellen asked her why she threw some shade on Kanye West and Kim Kardashian while they were expecting their first child. This was back in 2013. And Williams played it off. And then, in support of Ellen, Williams applauded her veganism and her PETA support, but then she asked, "How can you live without bacon?" Do I need to explain why that wasn't a good question to ask? Ellen wasn't amused with the question and went, "Well, because I think pigs are very smart animals." And when Williams came back a few years later, she made a joke that Ellen and Justin Bieber were said to look alike.
Some people say that he looks like you. I've heard that. You've never heard that? They say it in a good way.
Who?
Okay,
What's
fine.
the song? What's the song?
Baby, baby.
Oh,
I forgot the name of the new one.
that's not new.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I don't get it, and neither did the audience or Ellen. She's probably not coming back. 3. Justin Timberlake. This is an insult that was more in fun, but the timing of it was too perfect to ignore. Justin Timberlake is one of the most popular singers and celebrities in the world, no doubt. So naturally, he made an appearance on Ellen after a while. Except one time, Ellen made a mistake on camera, and he called her out on it hard. You see, they had been drinking tequila while playing one of Justin's songs. While this was going on, Ellen messed up one of the lines to the song. Justin was not amused, as he couldn't believe she didn't know the lyrics. Ellen noted that it was an honest mistake and even asked the audience for help, but Justin wasn't having it. Then her own DJ turned on her and played the song in question and made it very clear just how much she screwed up. So what's the lesson here? Well, there's fault on both sides. First, drinking and singing should never go together unless it's a karaoke segment, you know? Second, Justin should have given Ellen some slack for not knowing the song, but Ellen should have known the song ahead of time if this is a planned thing. For the record, Timberlake has been on the show many times since this incident, but I bet Timberlake continues to bring it up privately because it was a big snafu. 2. Jennifer Lawrence. There's a line that you need to respect when you go into a show like Ellen, especially if you think bad-mouthing gay people is a good idea. That goes double when the host is Ellen Degeneres, a confirmed lesbian with a wife. And yet, Jennifer Lawrence not only crossed the line she shouldn't cross, she continued to make jokes that made Ellen very uncomfortable and angry. This all started during the interview where Lawrence made a joke about her own cat. Nothing wrong with that, right? Except that the joke was that she called her cat, which was female, Chaz Bono because of the cat's masculine energy. Chaz Bono is the son of legendary duo Sonny and Cher, and Chaz is transgender, which Ellen fully supports and doesn't like to hear insulted.
Oh, there she is.
How do you not want that?
Yeah, little Chaz Bono.
And you got her, is that her name?
Well, her official name's Cleo, but we call her Chaz Bono because I've never met a cat that like you assume first she's a boy because normally dogs are boys and cats are girls.
Right.
But she has such a masculine energy that everybody always says he for.
Jennifer didn't stop after the joke was made, though. She went into a rant of sorts about cats, cat genders, and other very odd things. Ellen was poised the whole time. Eventually, once Lawrence was done with her gender rant, Ellen did the only thing that she could. She segued into facts about cats, making it obvious that she wasn't happy about what happened, but didn't want to explode on Lawrence, which Lawrence definitely noticed because she was shell-shocked by how quickly the conversation changed. Sadly, many celebrities are like this. They think they can keep on going and not face the wrath of the host. While Ellen didn't lash out at her per se, and we would have cheered if she did, she likely made sure that Lawrence knew how badly she messed up when the cameras were off. 1. Caitlyn Jenner. The rise of Caitlyn Jenner is one that is both eye-opening and head-scratching in the eyes of some, and it's led to tense situations in interviews, including a very poignant encounter with Ellen. To be fair, when they did their first interview together, Ellen was all for Caitlyn and her fight for the rights of transgender people, and it all seemed to be going great until Caitlyn started to talk about her feelings on gay marriage. To refresh, Ellen is not just gay, she's happily married. According to Jenner, she was once very opposed to it because of her traditionalist nature, which is the logic behind many such people's beliefs against gay marriage. But when Jenner tried to recover and say she was okay with it now, Ellen wasn't biting, not one bit. She called Caitlyn Jenner out on it, and that's when things got really awkward.
This whole gay marriage issue came up. At first, I was not for it. I mean, I thought, I'm a traditionalist. I'm older than most people in the audience, you know? I mean, I kind of like tradition, and, you know, it's always been a man and a woman. And I'm thinking, I don't quite get it. But as time has gone on, I think like a lot of people on this issue have really changed your thinking here.
After the interview, Ellen stated that she still didn't understand Jenner's position on the matter of gay marriage. Furthermore, Ellen offered Caitlyn the chance to dance with her, but she wouldn't do it, so Ellen said, maybe she didn't want to dance with me because I'm a lesbian. Jenner later responded that she didn't like how Ellen treated her. Right, because it was Ellen throwing the insults. Sure. So what do you think? What do you think of these people who insulted Ellen on her own show? Which of these barbs or jests do you think was the best? Or the cruelest? Do you know of another celebrity who threw shade at Ellen? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the channel.
A simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We will be giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's really your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. Go for it.